Have you ever wondered how universities in Europe measure the workload of their courses, or how students can easily transfer credits when studying abroad?
The answer is the ECTS system. In this video, I'm going to explain what ECTS is, how it works, its typical values, the benefits, and I'll give you a simple example so you can understand it clearly. What is ECTS? ECTS stands for European Credit Transfer and Accumulation System. It's a standard used all over Europe to measure and compare student workload and learning outcomes in higher education. Its main purpose is to make credit transfer easier, to recognize academic achievements, and to support student mobility, for example, in Erasmus program. How does ECTS work? Each course or module has a number of ECTS credits. These credits represent the total workload a student needs to complete, not only lectures, but also seminars, projects, self-study, reading, and exams. One ECTS credit usually equals about 25 to 30 hours of student work. Typical ECTS values: a full academic year equal 60 ECTS, which means around 30 ECTS per semester. A bachelor's degree usually requires between 180 and 240 ECTS, which means 3 or 4 years of study. A master's degree normally requires between 60 and 120 ECTS, or 1 to 2 years of study. Benefits of ECTS. The benefits of ECTS are very clear. The first, transparency. Students and universities know exactly how much work a course represents. Second, mobility. Credits can be transferred between institutions and countries. Third, recognition. It makes degrees and study periods easier to compare. And finally, planning. Students can manage their workload more effectively across semesters. Example. Let's take a practical example. If a course is worth 6 ECTS, that's equal about 150 to 180 hours of total student work. Now, if you take 5 courses of 6 ECTS in one semester, that gives you 30 ECTS, which represent a complete semester load. This shows how ECTS helps organize studies in a simple and standardized way across Europe. And that's how the ECTS system works. A simple but powerful way to make education in Europe more transparent, comparable, and flexible for students. And that's how ECTS system works. A simple but powerful way to make education in Europe more transparent, comparable, and flexible for students.